So been a bit quiet on the video front of late, but pleased to say the training's been going well. I felt everything got a bit busy, so I felt it was more important to do training than necessarily recording YouTube videos. Still sticking to the Stryd plan. I think I've had a fairly consistent run actually. I think I've probably missed one run in about the last 3 or 4 weeks. The only other interesting thing that's happened is I ran Chester Marathon. I say ran in inverted commas. I'll insert a video of Chester shortly, or as part of this video update. But so I think the training plan called for about a 10-mile run. More or less did the 10 miles, sticking to roughly what the Stryd monitor was telling me to do. I say more or less because there's a few hills at the start, and I thought if I was doing marathon distance I should walk those hills. So 10 miles, and then it was basically a walk run, with the emphasis probably being on walk, to be fair. New personal worst for a marathon time, but I'll take that. I was happy just to get to the finish line. And no damage done. I think I'm all right. No injuries, touch wood. Week on now, so starting to this week was actually a down week anyway. It was a test week, so earlier on this week I did a sort of run that included a 3-minute all-out effort, and today I'm just in the middle of a run. It's the walk break before I have to do a 20-minute time trial effort, so that's not going to be fun, I don't think, but let's see how we go. So I'm in Norton Common, having a nice little run around here. Thought the scenery might help take away from some of the pain, but one of the big problems is it's got a few lumpy bits as well. So I'm going to follow a 5k course that runs every month here, and I know there's a couple of climbs in it, so that's not going to be much fun. But I've got 30 seconds left before I have to start, so time to end this part of the video. And this is how I'm looking before, a little bit sweaty from the warm-up, but I'm sure I'm not going to look quite as healthy at the end. So 20-minute time trial done. Finished a minute ago. Relatively happy, I guess. Maybe went out a bit too hard for my fitness levels in the first 2.5 minutes. Clung on, would have liked to be a little bit faster, but I think the power at the end flashed up as 279 as an average over the 20 minutes. So I'll take that, that doesn't seem too bad. I did notice when I started it was sort of 7:30 minute miles. I was really hoping to hold 8-minute miles, because I thought 20 minutes, 8-minute miling is about 2.5 miles. That's probably a 24-25 minute 5k, and this much difficult course in comparison to some of the 5k's out there. So I was running through sort of a couple of splodges of mud. Nothing terribly major. So seems to be going okay. This is test week, so it'd be interesting to see what happens with critical power. I've noticed the St Neots half time prediction is coming down gradually, but we're talking seconds and tens of seconds rather than anything significant. So I think it's currently predicting about a 2:12. It started off as a high 2:13, so let's see where it goes. I'm secretly hoping for sort of, if the training can keep coming together, a 2:05 maybe. Be amazing to go sub 2, but I think that might be a pipe dream. It's about 4 or 5 weeks away now, so it seems a bit too much to ask for. Next up for me is in 2 weeks. I've got a place at Snowdonia Marathon from earlier on this year before I got injured. Planning to do it. It's one of the best marathons in the country. Probably going to set a new personal worst marathon distance, just to keep that October 23 feeling going. What I'll probably do, I suspect it's going to be about a 10, 11, 12 mile sort of training run. I'll do the training run much like I did at Chester, before then doing a walk run strategy. Lots of hills in Snowdonia obviously, so emphasis being on run. It's not a bad venue for a 5k. Very lucky here in Letchworth. Got some excellent areas to go running in. This is also where the junior park run is, so I was here this morning with the girls, getting volunteer credit, marshalling, and I actually saw a deer run across the course 2 minutes before the runners actually came around the corner. So let's try and be a bit more regular with these videos, keep you up to date. I know there's some stats that I like to post up. Admittedly, the heart rate one's probably going to go out the window now because it's not been on the same course for a while, but maybe if we do that run again we'll compare and contrast. This is me coming to the end of my walk recovery according to Stryd, so better end this segment of the video now. I think it's 5-6 minute cool down and then home, get some lunch.